It's late January here in Michigan. The weather is extremely cold. It's only about 3 degrees outside, and at night it's going to dip below 0. I know in Minnesota they're talking about exploding trees, so I don't know if that weather is coming this way because it's going to be so cold that if it deep freezes a tree on the inside, apparently it can bust open. So hopefully we don't have anything like that here. But what I'm planning on doing is busting some red oak right here. This was cut about 6 months ago in the summer. And what we're going to use 3 of the best mauls that I have and the best axe right here. Let's take a closer look. So in this collection, there are 4 different brands and there are 4 different styles, a little bit unique to each other. So this is the first one. This maul is the Helko Vario 2000. Has a little bit of a curved handle, as you can see. And the design is really quite amazing. You can just see it really splits the wood nice. It doesn't get stuck that easy. So the back here is not intended to hit anything. It's not for striking. It is something that pieces together the way that that screw and bolt system works. So you'll see this in a second. The next one is by Ochsenkopf. This is the Big Ox. This is quite heavy. So the pull end or the butt end, that's made for hitting wedges. Has a nice little hook there for turning the wood. And I've had this for many years. Really does a nice job. So hickory handle here, hickory handle here, hickory handle here. So German, German, German. So this one right here is the Halder Simplex. So what's cool about this, it has that nylon, hardened nylon plastic end right there. That's great for hitting steel wedges. You don't have to worry about anything chipping off or any flying shrapnel, which people mentioned can occur. Has a really nice hook right there for turning the wood. You can just see the design. It goes in the wood pretty fast and it starts to flare out. The cheeks flare out quite a bit. So yeah, this can be bolted and unbolted. So overstrike protector built in. So they all have a overstrike protector. Just want to show you on the Big Ox right here. So this one, just like the other ones, it doesn't get buried in there and stuck very easy. So the Helko Vario 2000. So this one right here probably is the least to get stuck. And this one I seem to have the most luck with, but we'll see on this frozen red oak right here how it does. And the newest splitter in my lineup is the Granfors Bruks right here. This thing is amazing. Probably the most expensive. This one is a large splitting axe. They do offer a maul, but I didn't go with the maul. I wanted something that was a little bit lighter that I could swing kind of all day. So when I bust the real big pieces, then I'll switch to this one right here. Has an overstrike protector like you can see right there. Nice hickory handle, like that little flare on the end. And I noticed on all of them the grain orientation is just perfect. So any of these 4 right here are keepers in my opinion. We're going to start out with the Granfors Bruks and work our way up. So with this being frozen, I'm hoping that it's going to pop a little bit more than it would in the warmer temperatures. With the weather this extreme, my hands and feet are the first to get cold. I have the Milwaukee heated gloves on. If I need someone with more dexterity, then I'm going to switch to these Milwaukee ones right here. And then when not swinging, then I'll put these back on to warm up again. It's nice having heated gloves. So it looks like right here, if I hit right there, it should split on that. All right. Oh yeah, it's already cracked. Oh, yeah, it's already splitting across right there. That's great. Yeah, all right, let's go next to it. Something this big, I should actually be splitting this way. So now let's, I'll give it a lighter swing right here. Yeah, see what I'm talking about? Gotta know how to read the wood. Let's try it again. Ah, yeah. Man, that's awesome. I know it's frozen to the ground. So that's one disadvantage I have going on for me. That's great. It does pop, I think. This is something I'm glad I spent the money on. This is like an heirloom quality piece right here that can be passed down. Red oak. Yeah, and by the way, this is 32 inches in diameter. All right, as you can see, the Granfors Bruks split all this in just a few minutes. I didn't plan on doing that much, but it's having so much fun. It's popping, and it's really pretty easy axe to swing at, I think it's like 5 pounds, the head. So yeah, it's really a great axe. So let's switch over to a maul next. All right, we'll go to the Helko Vario 2000. All right, so I got to adjust my swing a little bit. So the length, I think this is like 32 inches. This is 36, somewhere in there. So I'm going to stand just a little bit further back. Oh man, you can just feel the mass and the weight and the strength behind this, that inertia, the power. When this thing comes down, you know it's serious. There we go. This one does tire you out a little more. There we go. Pop that one. All right. Light swing and boom, it popped it. Yeah, this is the bottom that was against the ground, so that part's frozen. So I think I have to swing a little harder on this one. Too much. Next up, we have the Halder Simplex. And this one probably has the best turning hook right there. Hawk's beak. Unfortunately, this tipped over and I didn't get a chance to clear the snow out underneath it. So, I don't know, with it being so heavy, I think it's still going to split okay. But ideally, I'd like to have it right on the frozen ground. So that snow is probably going to give it a little bit of a sponginess. I can see right there, it's already wanting to split. Oh yeah. There we go. Not bad, not bad. Pretty impressive hitting it here, just seeing it completely split open. So yeah, it's a little bit rotted out in the middle, but the rest right there, that's gonna be good firewood. Ooh, wow. Man, this thing is really popping. All right, I gotta save a little bit for the big ox. Lighter swing right there. All right, unfortunately, I'm right under those branches. I'm gonna try to go right down the middle with the big ox right there. All right, so this might be the heaviest, I'm not sure. All right, ready? Might just be unlucky. This one is sinking into the wood more, where the other just kind of popped it. Try one more, then we're going to go back to the Halder. All right, let's go back to the Halder. All right, ready? Huh. Interesting. This seemed to just make a difference. The sound, it just, maybe I need to sharpen that one a little more. Try it again. Yeah, popped it right open. Now, go back to the big ox. There we go. That's satisfying. All right, let's go back. So I do think that this is bouncing and that's a disadvantage, but let's just see what this does. All right, now Gränsfors Bruks large spleen X. All right, since I'm right underneath the tree, I can swing right there, I think, be safe. Boy, I can just get a lot more speed with this. And just swing all day. I think I'll use this, and when this doesn't work, then I'll probably either go to the Helko 2000 or the Halder. Probably avoid the big ox for now, unless I'm driving a big wedge and need all that weight. Oh, and by the way, if you're interested in seeing some of the apparel that I'm wearing right here, I'll have links down below where you can check it out. So mostly Milwaukee, between the hat, the sunglasses, safety glasses, the heated gloves, the flannel right here, the buffalo plaid, Milwaukee work pants. So then underneath I have a couple other Milwaukee layers. So that really has kept me warm. If you're moving and swinging axes and mauls outside, you're gonna stay warm. Like I say, firewood heats you twice. All right, so let me know between these 4 splitters which one would suit you best, or the one you're most interested in. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, help support the channel. That's it for now, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time.